Ladies and gentlemen, is this thing on?
Sorry about that. We've been having some trouble with the lighting lately. I hope no one was harmed or in any way twisted during that darkness. I can only assume that it affected you as much as it affected me. Thanks for coming tonight. My name is Mark Jumper. I'm from Bob Date's Tank Engine Man. And tonight, we are going to attempt the extraordinary. We are going to attempt to contact the dead through Seance, which is a term borrowed from the French and translates directly to Seance. There is no word in English that I know of that was on Wikipedia that related to the word seance at all, period. So thank you. It's important to know to begin with that seances became popular in the mid to late 1800s, and that they were popularized by a pair of sisters, which means two sisters, and they were these sisters were popularized because they popularized seances, and they were called the Fox sisters. One of them was called Margaret, and one of them was called Kate. There are also other Fox children, which we are going to completely blow over, except for one which is going to be referenced sort of, I won't even say the name, you won't even notice that I'm talking about her, but it's alright, she is in there, which is important. You guys can piece that stuff together. No offense, it's not my job. So, the first thing that I would like to do, before we start any of the performance for tonight, because tonight is my band and the Bitter Tears, who are performing a short play for you tonight, of which you should see, and you should make sure that you see it, because it's out of this world. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get this seance going. As promised, this thing is called Seance at Saki. So we're going to start with a seance. So I'm going to start reading a few passages from this book, which is not a Bible, but it's sort of like what ghosts use as a Bible. So, but most of the ghosts that would use this are non-denominational. So I'm going to read these passages to you, and I need you guys to repeat after me. Because we need to get into this group. I'm not going to ask anybody to hold anybody's hand, because I know that's weird for some people. So I understand that. It's not my job to test your limits as far as personal space tonight. So okay, so I'm going to start. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Come on. I don't want to be the guy that is like, come on. Beef it up, but I'm going to be that guy right now. So I'm going to start again. Oh Lord. There you go. See, now I can feel the spirits moving about me. Oh Lord. Or whoever may be controlling the spirit world. Good. Give us the power to see and to hear and to otherwise come into contact with, you don't have to say the with the spooks, specters, and shades floating about in the ether. May we be troubled enough to view visions
May we be troubled enough to view visions,
and nervous enough to imagine sounds.
and nervous enough to imagine sounds.
May the spirits come forth
May the spirits come forth
and give us a clue
and give us a clue
or two.
or two.
Now,
Now,
I must ask, I'm actually now reading the instructions to the Seance Master. Now, alright, forget it. But now I need everybody to raise up your hands. Everybody put their hands up. And it's not okay for you not to put your hands up. And I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean that in the spirit of this evening. And I probably even have some stain. So I'm going to toss a couple of these out. And whoever catches them, you're going to be special. But you're probably going to get touched by a ghost. So I'm just going to blindly throw it. Don't hurt yourself. Don't worry, they're only made out of concrete. This one, I see somebody really wants one. There's too much. I'm just going to roll this one. I don't want to kill anybody. Oh, nice catch. This one going that way. Whoa. So these are, you can hand it back to if you don't want to hold it. I'm gonna leave the rest up here. They're for me. All right. So now I need everybody to keep your hands up. It's not over. And if you have a skull, you have got to keep your hands up because otherwise you're gonna break the cycle or the ring. There's a ring, a special ring of power, which is not to be confused with the ring of power that I'm sure you're all thinking about right now.
What about zombies?
There are no zombies tonight. I'm not dealing with zombies tonight. I'm not dealing with the undead.
There's one over there.
How about
Does he have his hands up?
Chuds?
Where's the zombie that doesn't have their hands up? Pete? Jeez, he's not that old. Okay. Put your hands up. For Christ's sake. Okay. Now I'm going to invoke the spirit, but I need you guys to hum along with me. I need you to hum this note with me. It's going to come from here. You keep that going. If you run out of breath, just power through it. Keep it going. Don't stop until I tell you. Things are going to happen now. And this is where the energy comes from. Put your hands back up. This is like a workout DVD. When they go down, but you gotta keep them up. So keep the humming. Some people, their mouths are closed. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Okay, that's good. Keep it going. Try to get a little louder, a little more energy in the room. Okay, keep it going. Some of you should take some voice lessons. No offense. Okay. You don't have to repeat this. I'm just saying this now. Put your skeletal hand upon my shoulder, spirit. Put your breathless form in my view. Come out from behind the curtain of death and show yourself to me. Come forth, you misty apparition. Come forth and commune. I feel the spirits. Does anyone else feel them? I can feel the presence of the Fox sisters. I can feel them. And they want to say something. And I am compelled. I'm compelled to tell their story.